My name's Tom Van Horn. My full name is Thomas Edward Van Horn IV. Wow. Yeah, I just outwhited everybody in the room with that one, I know. Thomas Edward Van Horn IV. Sounds like I should own a mansion and a yacht, not be talking to 40 people for $20 on a Thursday night. Something went wrong somewhere. I guess it was me. I thought I was rich growing up, with that name. Every time I heard it as a little kid, Thomas Edward Van Horn IV, I'm like, that's a great name. Holy cow, I must be loaded. Then as I got older, I found out sometimes being the fourth can mean your parents have cash, and sometimes it means they have no creativity. That's all it was. That's all it was. My grandfather, my dad, the dog, and me. Thomas Edward Van Horn IV. I remember being a kid out in the front yard, my mom would yell it from the house, Thomas Edward Van Horn, and we'd all have to wait. She'd go, the third, and the dog would get up and go in. It was just weird. It's weird. Van Horn is a Dutch name. I looked it up a while back. I knew it, but I looked up the name. Has a couple meanings. Where you're in Holland, Van Horn means from the town of Horn, but if you're in Africa, it means white devil. So, just depends on where you're at. That's fine. That's fine. I mean, I could see Junior. Is there a Junior in the room? And you're named after your father. That's popular, right? The third, once in a while the fourth. Now you're just getting lazy as parents. I'm sorry, right? Pick up a baby name book. Throw some Scrabble letters against the wall. Let's change it up a little bit. Show a little effort. I swore if I ever had a son, I'd break the cycle, and I did. His name's Elizabeth. And had to be done. Had to be done. Drove up from New York City to be here. That was a nice little ride, not bad, like 25 minutes. I panicked, but it was good. Traffic was all right. Yeah, moved to New York in my 20s, like a lot of people. One day I just thought, hey, where can I pay about $3,000 a month to live in what in any other part of the country we know as a foyer? So, moved to New York, yeah. My first apartment was so small my fish would mock me. That's how small the room was. They'd be in the fish tank like, we got plenty of room, you're an idiot. So I turned their air off. I did. I killed them right there. One light switch with fish. It's easy. A woman booed me the other night when I did that joke. She goes, boo. Like, first of all, you're in a comedy club. And it's a joke. I don't even own fish. You know what I mean? It's just, any fish owners right here, pet fish? Don't raise your hand. You're a moron. I'm sorry. All the pets out there, that's what you pick? That's staring at you all day? Really? Really? Give me someone with a couple eyebrows, a soul behind it if I got to keep it alive for 12 years, all right? How hard it is to keep pet fish alive? I got some for my kids once. You got to feed them the right amount all the time or they'll die. Make sure their water temperature's perfect all the time or they'll die. Make sure the oxygen's going 24/7 or they'll die, right? Fish are pets on life support. Holy cow, right? If I wanted that much responsibility, I would have my grandparents move in with us, you know what I mean? No offense, buddy. I'm just saying. Pets, yeah. Everybody was adopting a pet during COVID. Remember, that was the hot thing to do? Yeah, me and my wife got a big argument over that. She wanted to get a cat. It's like, no. It's the last thing I need is another pair of disconcerting eyes staring at me when I wake up, right? You ever wake up from a nap and have a cat looking at you like I could have killed you 3 times while you're sleeping? Just staring at you like that, not even blinking? Cats are evil, man. Yeah. A cat will eat you. Did you know that? You can look it up. This one person died in their house. Some cat, crazy person had like 15 cats in their house. They died in the house. Nobody found them. They started eating the body after a while. That's crazy. I don't need my pet eating my dead face. Thank you. I've always grown up with dogs. Any dog owners in the room? Anybody? Yeah, right? Dogs are awesome. A dog will save your life. Hear that all the time. I saw on the news the other day. A guy was walking his dog in California. He got attacked by a mountain lion. The dog jumped right in between, saved both their lives. That wouldn't happen if he was walking his cat that day, right? So, no way, right? Cat would have been watching him get mauled going, hit him again, he's an asshole. Like, hit him. He ended up adopting a 2-year-old boy, actually, during COVID. Yeah, why not? Yeah, he's adorable. We don't have him now like everybody else when the panic ended. We sent him back. So, just kidding. We didn't do that. Married. Who's married here? Clap if you're married. Let's see this. Wow, that energy. Holy cow. Wow, huh? That's too big of a meal there? Is that what happened? Where's my drink? Sad people. Wow. Who's been married the longest? You married, sir? How long have you been married? All right, good answer. Excellent. Well done. You went right into Final Jeopardy. 27 years. Anybody over that? Anybody? 20? Yeah.
36.
36. Is that the big number? Is that the winner? Oh, yeah, buddy.
44.
44. Well played. Wow. That's a long time. Wow. Excellent. Did you go on a honeymoon back then? Where'd you go? America? That was a long time ago. What'd you do? St. March, sure. That's the big thing, do the islands. That's what me and my wife did. We did Staten and Roosevelt. Rikers, don't go to Rikers. We don't have a lot of money. That's cool. Hey, I just celebrated 25 years, so that's not a bad run for a Canadian. Hey, it's all right, with the clock. She's not here, screw it. I didn't want to get married, I gotta be honest. I just couldn't afford my therapist in New York anymore, so I got a wife instead, you know? Just hit me one day, I'm like, you know what, if I'm gonna be handing my money to some woman who's just gonna tell me what my problem is every day, might as well at least be getting sex out of it, so I got a wife. Boy, was I wrong, but the whole idea of marriage, right? All my single guy friends were like, you're getting married, buddy, good for you. You get sex anytime you want now. It'll be right in the other room, right there. You don't have to go to the bar with us anymore and work for it. It'll be right there anytime you want it. 25 years in, bullshit. It's harder now to have sex now that I'm married than it was when I was single. How messed up is that? Then I realized it makes sense. The whole idea for single guys, especially in the cities, to go out to a bar and convince a drunk woman that doesn't know you into having sex. When you're married, you got to stay home and convince a sober woman who does know you. And, it's not going to work out. You probably pissed her off last week and she hasn't even told you about it yet, right? Women love to hold that ace up their hand until they're ready to play, all right? We have sex. Remember what you said about my thighs last week? I mean, you know, that's cool. I mean, they say marriage is a great institution. That's what they always say, right? The institution of marriage. But who the hell wants to live in an institution? Am I right, fellas? Holy cow. You ever see a guy that's about to get married, right? About to go into the institution of marriage? He's all still energetic and rebellious. Oh, I won't change. She won't change me. I'll still watch the ball games. We'll be playing cards all weekend. Don't worry about me. He's like Jack Nicholson in the beginning of Cuckoo's Nest. You know what I mean? We'll watch the game anytime we want. You see him 2 years and 2 kids later, he looks like Jack Nicholson at the end of the movie, just walking around, eyes in the back, I love you, you love me. Where's the Indian with the pillow? Kill me, please. Chiefy! It's crazy. Men and women are just wired different. I don't care what they say anymore, man. We just are, you know? Women love to talk. At least my wife does. Always about her feelings, what our feelings are, what's happening. We're going to go apple picking next month. Everything has to be planned 2 years ahead of time, right? Seriously, we go apple picking. We do it, like a little gnat flying around me all day, right? Just waving at it. She gets upset because I'm not a talker, you know, because we did the old way. We didn't move in before we got married. We stayed in our own places, got married, we moved in together. Now you got to start doing stuff, like talking to her all the time, right? One day she just looks at me all angry. She goes, you know what your problem is, Tom? I'm like, what? She goes, you need to find your spirit. I'm like, what? She goes, you need to find your spirit. I'm like, I'm still looking for your G-spot. Can we do one thing at a time? Why don't you tell me where you buried it? Maybe that'll make it easier for me to find. You got a shovel, a map you might be able to draw me? Find my spirit. I mean, there's positives to being married, right? You married there? How long have you been married?
6 years.
6 years, right? It was good, right? You get all these gifts when you get married, right? That's the best thing for a guy. I owned a PlayStation and a sport before I got married, living by myself, right? You get married, yeah, you get on that registry list, you get everything you want, it's awesome. Back in those days, though, you had to go around and do that Macy's Battalion Death March to just go pick it out, right? Remember those days? There was no computers back then. You had to just walk around the store. Oh, you like that? Oh, yeah, let's write that down. 8 hours at a Macy's on a Sunday afternoon where you could be watching football instead. Oh, yeah, let's get that towel. Meanwhile, the guys just, let's go. 5 towels. I don't give a shit. Let's go. Write it down. The Giants are on in a few minutes. Let's go. The only thing that saved the guy back then, they had a thing called the register gun. Right? Everybody remembers that. You would just scan all the barcodes of everything you wanted. Just a gun. It looked like a PlayStation gun, right? You think they did it just to make it easier to register. No, it was just so the guys had something to do all day. They were smart. I remember going, oh, here we go again. The guy's like, here's your gun. I'm like, a gun? I'm like, holy shit, I'm getting a gun, right? Walking around, I'm zapping shit all over the place. Came up to another guy. I'm like, I thought I told you to get out of hardwares, buddy. Positive too. My mom got off my back. I was getting my mom I went through a lot of girlfriends before I met my wife. One time, 11 o'clock at night, just pick up the phone. Do you know penguins mate for life? I'm like, what? She goes, I'm watching the Discovery Channel where apparently penguins mate for life, but you can't hold on to a girl for more than 6 months. Can you explain that? I'm like, Mom, it's not like a penguin's going to wake up one day and see a hotter looking penguin. They all look the freaking same. You know, why are you calling it? But then I thought, great for the penguin if he does get fooled around, right? Because if he gets caught fooling around, he'd be like, oh, I thought it was you. Hey, where you going? Black tail, orange feet, we all look the same out here. It's just a mistake. Negatives though too, right? The talking, crazy. I haven't been able to watch an important sporting event until the end without my wife starting a conversation right at the most crucial time. Right? I was watching the playoff game Sunday, right? Great game, Patriots Broncos. Going down to the end, all of a sudden she just steps right in front of the television. I'm like, I was just reading. I'm like, yes. She goes, you know a woman's beaten or abused by her husband or boyfriend every 11 minutes in this country? That's kind of funny, because I just read an article that said a woman standing between the TV and her husband or boyfriend every 10 minutes in this country. So there's a correlation. She got all mad, she just walked away. She's like, I swear to God, she just walked off. She yelled, if you weren't so lethargic, your apathy would run wild. I'm like, you're lucky I don't care enough to get off the couch and look up lethargic. I don't know what you're talking about at this point. I remember, I'm an Eagles fan. I came from Pennsylvania. So when they were on that Super Bowl run, right? Great. They had that one playoff game. My wife went out shopping. The Eagles playoff game was on. I'm like, cold beer sandwich, TV, game on. She's out shopping. I'm like, I'm not moving. I don't care if the place burns down around me. I'm going to watch this game till the end without, how are you? How are you? Watching the game was great, about 3/4 into the game, I looked up, there's a spider up on the wall, right? Like right in the crack of like that thing right there, just sitting up there, right? I'm like, screw it, I'm not going to go after him, I don't care, right? Unless he comes in my kill zone, he can live another day. I'm going to watch the rest of the game, he's fine, I'm fine. Now my wife walks in, boom, there's a spider on the wall. There's a spider over your head on the wall. Don't you see that spider? I'm not going to be able to sleep tonight unless you kill that spider on the wall. I'm like, it's in the living room. It's going to take him 2 weeks to walk to the bedroom. Give me a break. He's got to walk, take a break, walk. But no, you got to kill it. I'm like, fine, right? I get up on a stool, I get a napkin, right? I go in for the kill. What do I get here? Don't leave a mark. Oh, Jesus Christ, what? Don't leave a mark. What do you want me to do? Talk him down? What do you want? It's really crazy. I say that. You do that? It's true, man. It's nuts. I don't know. She's mad at me right now. No. Yeah, I'm in a mixed marriage, so I can tell when she's really angry, she'll start yelling at me in Spanish, which 25 years of marriage I don't get because she's Japanese. But I think that's the language that sounds best. I don't know. Who knows? She thinks I drink too much. That's the big argument right now. You're always drinking. Went to a birthday party last week. I got hammered. It was a birthday. Why not? Have some fun. My nephew turned 1. And that is a sad but true story. I'm sorry, but I got hammered at a 1-year-old's birthday. Yes. You know why? Because that's the most boring day in your life, isn't it? We've all been there. A 1-year-old's birthday, 5 hours in, he's just got drool coming down the side of his mouth, glazed over look. I was the same way after 4 hours. I'm like, let's go. I got stuff to do, I tell every young couple I meet, when you have your first kids, save your money when they turn 1, just slap some cake on their face, take 30 pictures, show it to them when they're 15, and go, you had a great party that year, man, you did. We brought Barney, we had some strippers, it was an amazing afternoon. You fell asleep by 2, you pussied out, I don't know what to tell you. I'm real. And we go to a party the next night, a real party for an adult, and she looks at me all serious on our way out the door. She goes, are you going to drink tonight? I'm like, yeah, I don't know. She goes, why do you always have to drink alcoholic beer? Why don't you have the non-alcoholic beer? Why do you always have to drink real beer? Why do you have non-alcoholic? I'm like, what's the point of non-alcoholic beer? What's next? Highless pot for all the pot smokers out there? You know what I mean? I don't want the good bag of pot. You got something that'll just give me the bloodshot eyes and the munchies? You got a bag of that one? Just looking for the side effects. That's all I want. Every non-alcoholic beer should just say, for people who like to piss, right on the side of the bottle. That's all you're going to do. It's crazy. Anyway, how many kids you got? 42, yeah? How old?
40 and 35.
Wow, good dodge. You're done. Good, well played, sir. What are you at? Maybe 60, maybe?
I love you, thank you.
Oh, wow, all right. I'll be out at the bar after this, all right? You can show me how much you love me. Oh, that's good. Wow, good. 40 and 35. That's awesome. Yeah. Kids? Anybody else? Kids? How many you got?
2.
How old are they?
17 and 15.
17 and 15. Let's see, I screwed that up too. I have 2 kids, 22 and 13. Yeah, too big of a gap. Yeah. Too big. That's right. That you group them up. They all do the same stuff at the same window. No, 22, 13. I had to go to Chuck E. Cheese for 16 fucking years because of that mistake. Right? You know what I'm saying? You do that, you're all together. No, me, 22, 8 years at Chuck E. Cheese, a year off, back to Chuck E. Cheese for 10 years. I probably dropped $10,000 at Chuck E. Cheese. My youngest kid's like, where am I going to college? I'm like, we blew it at Chuck E. Cheese. I don't know what to tell you. Find a school that takes the tickets, you know what I mean, the coupons. It's crazy. Yeah, you got kids, right? Most of you people look like you have kids, right? You had to go through that, right? Chuck E. Cheese, man. Holy cow. It's just Vegas for kids. That's what it is, right? It's just teaching them how to gamble. Just throwing the money away, right? One time I pulled up, 2 kids were outside, chain smoking candy cigarettes, all like a casino. I need 30 tickets for a Hot Wheels track. You help me out? Can you help me out? I've been here since 3 o'clock, okay? Because all the good prizes are 50,000 tickets, right? You see that, right? The Hot Wheels track that costs them $5 is going to cost you $500 by the time you get it's 50,000 tickets. The one day I told my wife, I'm not taking them. I'll take them to Hooters. I don't care, you know what I mean? At the time in Jersey, there was a Hooters, kids under 12 ate for free on Thursdays. I told her, I'll watch them all day Thursday, you know? You could eat for free and I could find out if he's gay all one afternoon. It'd be great. Kill 2 birds with 1 stone, you know? Yeah. Like $10,000 at Chuck E. All I have to show for it now is 2 rubber spiders and a Chinese finger puzzle I can't figure out still. That's all I got out of it. It's crazy. Yeah, my wife actually asked me that with our first child. We wanted to be surprised, you know, first pregnancy. We didn't want to, know what the sex was beforehand and do one of those weird reveal things and burn down half the neighborhood if it goes wrong, that kind of stuff. So we wanted to wait, cool. So, and then one day my wife gets all serious when she's like 8 months pregnant. She goes, on the couch with us, she goes, what if it is a boy and he turns out to be gay one day? She goes, would you still love him? I'm like, what kind of question is that? I don't even know if I'm going to love him if he turns out to be straight, to be honest. Could be a psycho. You know how somebody grows up. I'm sure Jeffrey Dahmer's parents were all gung-ho when he was 3 years old, Like, go get him, Jeffrey, go play. Not like that, get back here, no biting the other children. Come on, get in here and drop the dead squirrel. What's with the dead squirrel all the time? Kids change your lifestyle, man, don't they? Yeah. Had to move out of Manhattan once I had my kids. Couldn't afford the city anymore. Ended up in the Bronx. That was an apprehensive day. I never stepped foot in the Bronx till the day I moved my whole family to the Bronx. Scared the hell out of us, I gotta be honest. Halfway over the Broadway Bridge, if you know that, just halfway over, I just started hearing it. Oh my God, we're moving to the Bronx, we're gonna get killed, turn the car around, we're white, what the hell? And that was our GPS unit. That's kind of... GPS is like, turn the car around, tom, 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 left, 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 left.